Ladies and gentlemen, we got new Zay Dante, and if you didn't know, J. Cole, you know what I mean, just dropped that new disc 2, track 2, or whatever. And, the J. Cole fans, I'm going to say stands, because I always say the extreme behavior, you got to give that to the stands. The stands are standing. So, Zay Dante got a video about it. Let's watch. By the freeze frame, I knew it was gonna be funny. Oh yeah, and J. Cole announced the fall off. By him, the freeze frame of him holding the bike with that face, I knew there's no option but this to be hilarious. To start out with, hit niggas with a bike.
The fall off, 2-6-26, the real is back. If Cole is the GOAT, ain't leaving your lips. Don't you ever bother opening them again.
That's a fact. And this is what I said to the whole. It's a simple way. I'm not even gonna harp on this for a long time. If you are basically either trying to punish somebody or make somebody or attack somebody because they don't feel the way you particularly feel about J. Cole, that's weird. It's very easy to break this down, right? If you're somebody who's telling somebody who enjoys J. Cole that they should disrespect J. Cole, they should not like J. Cole, or go at them, make fun of them, attack them for liking J. Cole because of what he did with the apology and stuff, then you're wrong, right? If you do that, you're wrong. On the other side of the same coin, if you're telling somebody how they should behave or react or look at J. Cole after the apology and telling them that they should force them to forget it, force them to look at it the way that you look at it just because it makes you happier and their opinion makes you mad, then you're a weirdo. So it's just as simple. Whoever's telling the other person how to feel about J. Cole is doing weirdo behavior. So if I say, no matter what, if J. Cole brings up the fact that he's the greatest or he'll kill a bunch of rappers, I'm always going to look at him side-eyed. I'm always going to look at him because he brought it up. I'm always going to, what are you talking about? It would be no different than if Tekashi 6ix9ine started coming out with songs talking about how thorough, loyal, and that he's always 10 toes down. I would look at him like, what? Right? And it's funny because the people were saying that, trying to be like, forget, you can't be mad at J. Cole. Nobody's mad. I just think that when you say that stuff, you're a hypocrite, and I deal with hypocrites. It's not like I'm flipping my camera over when you say. I'm just, what are you talking? Stop. So it's that simple. If you think J. Cole can no longer say he's the GOAT after that apology, you have every right to. If you saying that you still look at J. Cole as the GOAT after the apology, you have every right to. The second you start telling another person how they should feel about what he did, right? How it should affect them, then you're on some weirdo stuff. That's simple. Sorry for the long rant, but I feel like that's the easiest way to put it. You know what I mean? And I don't mean just arguing and going back and forth and debating, but I mean like, if you go to some of these comment sections, you'll be like, yo, stands have just ruined discourse in everything. In everything. So, yeah. Sorry for that long rant, but I just have to say that because some people are so internet brain, so parasocial, so never touch grass, that they don't understand that concept. And they take personal offense to how other people feel about how something they did. And that's what I always say, too. No person can change the way that people look at J. Cole but J. Cole. If you weren't on stage with him apologizing, then shut up. There's nothing you're going to tell me that's going to make me look that any different because you have nothing to do with it.
All right. Bother opening them again. Jermaine. He wrapped his story in reverse. The video was going backwards.
I will say that video was dope. J. Cole is still one of the top rappers, you know. He's just not the GOAT. He will never be in that conversation for me. That's as far as it goes. You know what I mean? Especially when it's competitive, because that's a part of it. That's a part of it. You got to compete. Here's the crazy part. You don't even have to win. Notice how people, Drake fans, were still saying Drake was the GOAT, and this is his second loss, by the way. People, don't get it twisted, be like, oh, they're saying it now. People were still saying Drake was the best after the Pusha T loss. You know why? Because he competed. So it's not even about losing. That's why I said the worst thing you could do in a battle is not compete. Because then you don't even give your fan base something to, especially when you're a bravado rapper, when you're a gun bar rapper, when you're damn near you battle rapping your songs. That's what you do. So it's like, yeah, so your fans now have to do this and look crazy. So because that's what you left them with. That's it. We're not gonna forget that. I'm sorry. Not. Ether is in the dictionary. So.
What do you know about the Ville?
Why are you in my house?
Answer the question, boy.
Why are you in my house?
What do you know about the Ville?
Why are you in my house?
Answer the question, boy. Don't play with me right now, boy. Jermaine! The Fall Off out February 6th.
Yeah, they definitely out here fighting. Out here fighting. Here's the thing too, because this is a great conversation piece. Like the best videos have me talking more than watching the video. It's because it sparks some thought. Out of the big three, Kendrick's my favorite. Jay-Z and Kendrick are my two favorite rappers probably of all time, right? I don't care, and here's the crazy part. I accept that Jay-Z lost to Nas bad. I accept that Ether became a part. It didn't change that Jay-Z's the greatest rapper of all time to me. It don't change that to me. But you know why? He gave me something as a Jay-Z fan. But what about Takeover? Let's debate. Hold on. The beat is back. He gave me some. If Jay-Z would have just bowed out and been like, and said some of the stuff that J. Cole said on stage, I would be like, ooh, that would hurt. It would hurt. But like I said, I'm only saying that because of this video. People going, and everybody in the comments section, can we just get over it? No. And actually, no, we can get over it, but can he get over it? The second he says he's the greatest on a song, this will be brought up. No different than if Drake brings up a young girl in a song. Niggas gonna look at him like, you know what I'm saying? So
Page is blank.
Because you should already know the real is back. Jermaine!
oh my goodness. Majority of this video is me ranting and just a little bit of let me just play this all the way through without
The Fall Off 2/6/26, the real is back. If Cole is the GOAT, ain't leaving your lips. Don't you ever bother opening them again. Jermaine. He rapped his story in reverse, dog. The video was going backwards. What do you know about the Ville?
Why are you in my house?
Answer the question, boy. Don't play with me right now, boy. Jermaine. The Fall Off out February 6th.
And that's, I know I said I wouldn't pause, but hold on.
Page is blank.
Because you should already know the real is back. Jermaine!
Okay, so, and that's another thing too, where it's like I said, Kendrick or Jay-Z, some of my favorites. And if people say something about Kendrick or Jay-Z, you know, I might go back and forth on some hip hop barbershop debate stuff. Here's my thing. If you don't like Kendrick Lamar or you don't like Jay-Z, I've met a lot of people like that in my life. I don't take personal offense to it. I don't care, right? And I think a lot of times people forget that when I turn this camera on, no matter what channel or page it's on, it's me giving my opinion, right? So the second you come in and you start commenting, you are just engaging in my opinion, which is fine. I love it and keep doing it. But I think some people forget that in the comments and be like trying to turn it to a dictatorship where it's like, no, you have to feel the way I feel or you're wrong. There's always time for debates and talks, but like when you start crossing the line and attacking somebody or attacking me because the way I feel, that's not gonna change the way I feel at all. So yeah, so just to answer the question to all the sycophants out there who'd be like, just pretend that never happened, something we've never seen in hip-hop before. You know what's funny though? You know what's actually funny? Those will be the same people who will always bring up Drake's lawsuit because we ain't really seen that in the battle before. They're gonna keep bringing that up. If Drake in a song, I guarantee you, look at some of these Twitter accounts that are freaking out because people are looking at J. Cole as a hypocrite for saying that he's the greatest after what he did in this song, in his new song. Go check their timelines about Drake. Type their name in, type Drake, type UMG lawsuit, And let's see the next time if Drake and Iceman goes, and I would never sue a nigga. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say.